Oh, what a nice day. The flowers are in full bloom. Spring is in the air. This is all nice. Let's give the flowers a little smell. Oh, God! Pollen! Allergies! No! Back inside! Back inside!
Phew, I guess I'll just stay back inside. Let's go see what's on Crunchyroll. That's right. Spring Session anime. Let's see what's on there. Oh, what's that? And that! At first I wasn't too excited for many of the Spring Session anime coming out because honestly, I thought many of them looked like crap. However, in the midst of things like Love Live, there are some good animes that you should pick up as we transition into the new year of anime. Welcome to Ocean Planet. My name is WK and today my recommendations for some pickups in the Spring Session of anime. Let's dive in. Before we start off, I have a list of animes that I have on my queue in Crunchyroll that are of interest, but I haven't watched yet. Those are the second seasons of Mushishi, the popcorn material, the new JoJo's because I just started watching the first couple of seasons, and the Kawaii Complex for your daily slice of life. That being said, number 1. Ace of the Diamond. I know this is kind of cheating because it came out last year, but I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to talk about it. I've never been too big into sports animes like Eyeshield or Prince of Tennis, but being a baseball fan, I gave it a try, and oh man, it's good. The acting is traditional sports anime, a lot of yelling, surprise look when normal sports fare happens, and cliffhanger episodes that keep you grasping for the next pitch. It's funny and intense, and the characters are likable. Animation is fluid, and the bright, warm colors give you that feeling of being on the diamond. If you're even remotely interested in baseball and baseball accessories, then pick up Ace of the Diamond. Number 2. The Irregular at Magic High School. For those of you looking for a new, interesting twist on the idea of magic, then The Irregular at Magic High School is a good pickup. It almost lets off this Harry Potter feel, if Harry was a man candy for his sister. Wait, what's that? Harry doesn't have a sister? But I already made the joke. Whatever, I'll run with it. Despite its incestuous undertones, a lot of themes and characters are interesting, and I've been enjoying it for what it is. If you were interested in Sword Art Online, then this is kind of reminiscent of it. Overpowered main character? Check. Quote unquote, lovable sister? Check. Only thing missing is a nerve gear. Oh, wait a minute. Number 3. Brunhilde in Darkness. Coming in to dampen the mood is the elfin lead-like show Brunhilde in Darkness. This show has many elements of Mahou Shoujo, with all the main magic users being women, but the grit and gore of the named elfin lead. Watching it has been keeping me on my toes and definitely reinforces the whole people die when they are killed. Most of the characters are likable and has that shock factor to boot. If you're looking for something more sci-fi with themes of space and lab science, then this will be a good pickup for you. The feels are there, and animation is also very well directed, showing things like the opening and in fight scenes. Number 4. Mikaku City Actors. I don't know what it is about Japan's fascination with the hikikomori/neat characters, but it's been more and more prevalent and has been popping up a lot more. Some shows do it well, like Watsumote of last year, and this year's Mikaku City Actors. Its initial first presentation was, though not liked by some, I actually found it to be a good start to an interesting narrative. It's a mixture of Durarara with a monogatari animation kind of feel to it, where the focus is a group of many, and of course, more magic. It has a lot of quirky characters, but each one has been playing the parts they portray very well. They may be a little archetypish, but besides that, Mikaku City Actors' characters, that's a tongue twister, are pretty fun to see and are definitely one of the more driving forces of the show. This is another good pickup for what I would call a quote-unquote slice of life. Number 5. Black Bullet. Going back to Supernatural again, we have Black Bullet. Black Bullet is another sci-fi anime with monster fights and more magic. More magic, as you can see that this is a common theme of the Spring Session, and neo-political struggle. This is an anime more focused on the themes of loss and rebuild/redemption. Action sequences are well animated, and though some CG parts might be a little laughable, for the most part animation is tremendous. Character department wise, the only ones that have really been developed enough to like are the main fighting duo Rentaro and his Lolly. The opening of the show is awesome. No, incredible. No, awesome. Most of the spring session anime I've been watching haven't really had any good openings, but this one makes up. Number 6, Captain Earth. I thought Captain Earth was going to be a little more hype when I first started watching it, but with its slow start, it almost didn't make this list. That being said, it seemed to kind of hit its stride and started becoming more interesting. I do have a problem with the developers kind of dropping a lot of terms on us at one time, and some don't really stick to you like mechs names and things of the sort. But when the space sequences come in, the visuals are lush and definitely Space Odyssey-like. But for a mech show, the mech battles have been a little lackluster and, fan service heavy. Fan service is fine if it doesn't distract from the plot, but it does. Characters are kind of meh at this point, so why recommend it? Just because I think it will eventually turn into a space royale that might actually be interesting. So pick up only if you're interested in the long haul. Number 7, Hunter x Hunter. I've cheated you. Twice. I apologize. But there was no way I was going to let Hunter x Hunter slip by. If you're not familiar with the shonen Hunter x Hunter, to give you some backstory, there was a show made for it a while back in the 2000s, and since has finished, but has been remade in 2011. It follows the manga a lot more closely and has been given the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood makeover. At this time right now, it is the perfect time to jump in because in the current arc, everyone and every episode is literally the definition of hype. So for you to jump in now, you'll probably end up being able to finish about the time the arc ends. It's 100 some odd episodes and it is absolutely phenomenal. This satisfies the shonen aspect and actually has a good story. There is no bull-ish about ninja wars or 15,000 bleach fillers. This is pure hype and follows the manga so well that at the end of each episode, I'm left with so much emotion I almost drop everything and want to read it. Animation is smoother than a baby's bottom, and the characters show more emotion than I've ever seen in shonen of late. If you're looking for just a shonen to pick up and have something good for a long period of time, pick up Hunter x Hunter. You will not be disappointed. So that was my pickup list. What do you think? Any animes do you think should have made the list, or have any recommendations for myself? Leave a comment, a like, or a subscribe, and until next time, keep swimming. Oh, and I will also be at Fanime this year, San Jose's big Fanime Con, or Anime Con, however you would like to call it. So if you live in the area, come say hi. But I don't have a panel, or merch, or t-shirts, or gimmicks. Keep swimming.
コンクリートで揺らいだ霞む君の見てる夢テンプレートをなぞった知らない